One of the hardest things about this business is we do not have any money coming in, but there is low-hanging fruit, and means where is the money? Where's something where I can close immediately, make some cash, and also really help somebody out? Because at the end of the day, folks, that's what we do, is we help people out. And one of the best ways that I've found that you can essentially assist people that are in a very bad position, where your skills, abilities, mindset, skill sets, and the things that you know can help people, is through an expired listing. Folks, I have worked with so many folks that have been expired on the market and that we've been able to get at a successful close. And folks, they're so great to work with. But the reason why is because you literally have resurrected a broken deal. So let's talk really quick about some quick points to just consider if you're getting into the world of expireds, and why are they an opportunity for you, and how do you make money off of those? Folks, as you know, a lot of my business is me just really making sure that we are an attract versus chase business. We're reaching out to people on a consistent basis to create opportunities for yourself. You either find excuses or you find a way to get it done, and this is one of those ways. So if you're considering, I want you to think about when you contact an expired, a couple things. Number one, you need to know that you know what you're doing. They need to know that you have the ability to get it done. So if you don't know the market, you don't know the area, you don't know the interest rates, you don't know what's going on, frankly, you don't know your craft, they're not going to see you as somebody that can solve their solution. So every single day, spend the time, 10 to 15 minutes, knowing the market, knowing the area, and when you see a property that pops up, familiarize yourself with that location so that you at least know general price per square foot, bedrooms and baths, locations, maybe even the top 3 to 5 to 7 sales in the last 7 to 10 to 15, 20 days, okay? Now, if you have 100 expireds that you're gonna call, guess what? You may not be able to do that. Folks, if you get on the list, usually the expireds that pop up, there's usually 3, 5, 7, 10 total, okay? But you gotta know your market. You gotta know at least in general what's happening. So just do your research, know what you know, meaning know what you do every day and just put it into words, because you're in the market. You're just not verbalizing the way and communicating with the market what you know. So just make sure you become very good at that. One of the ways you can do that, talk on social media, talk to your friends, make more phone calls so that you feel comfortable kind of creating what the market is and where the opportunities are, as well as the risks, because people just don't like salespeople only. You need to give them really the facts, okay? Next, folks, is you want to make sure that you're providing a value, not by just providing market value, but what you do specifically that's going to help them. On the last deals that were broken deals, that we essentially, in the last 90 days, I believe we sold 4 homes that same way. Basically, they had one of the following problems. The pricing was off. Some of them, the condition showability was off. Some of them, like, frankly, like the way that they marketed the property was off, right? So just in general saying, really getting very curious about what is the issue that occurred and how can you solve the issue. Make sure you understand what's going on. Is this a quick sell? Do they need to get out of the property? Was it really a mistake and they should have never even been putting it on the market? I've talked a lot of people out of selling their homes, folks, because it didn't make sense after we walked through their scenarios. So just make sure that you provide value and make sure you're very curious to understand their needs. So not only are you going to come in with value, but you're going to make sure that you're going to come in knowing the market, but you're also going to make sure that you know essentially what's going on with their situation, of how you can solve the problem. And you're going to be curious to find out what is going on and how do you help them, okay? The last thing I'm going to just let you know that if you are working with expireds and you're working with that type of a model, just remember, you really need to make sure that you're doing a consistent follow-up schedule. Folks, they talk to a lot of people, and if they end up knowing that you're the person that's just going to make a call, throw it on, and hope that it sells just like the last person, they're never going to trust you. So you have to build that trust over time. How do you do that? You're building trust by building your own business. Like, while you're waiting for them, you're doing other deals. You're getting testimonials on those deals. You're making sure that you're showing a track record of success. So when you follow back up with them in a day or a week or a month, you're like, hey, how's things going? I just wanted to check in with you. I did put 2 other properties under contract. One of them was in a similar situation to yours. Just, you know, we did this and this. It helped them. Do you even think that would help you? And you're just introducing opportunities that may help them to get to where they want to go. Again, your goal is to move them down the pipeline. They're never going to essentially marry somebody that they've never dated. So just make sure, like, you're slowly building that rapport up. And if they're ready to close and they start asking you questions, I will tell you, the moment they start asking you questions, that is a moment where you can close them. That is a moment where they're ready for you to come in and say, look, this is why we need to be. Hey, let me get you some information. Why don't I come over this week and let's go through and just see if this stuff even makes sense for you in moving to the next step. You want to just be as curious as they are, or excuse me, you want to be just as curious of, is this going to be a good fit for my business? Am I really going to be able to help them? And have the attitude of like, I hope I can help them. And if I can, I have like a treasure chest of opportunities. I just want to give it to them. And when you have that mentality, you're not thinking about the money. You're not thinking about that. You really come off as very genuine, very kind, someone that wants to solve a problem and that you really want to get it done. So folks, best of luck with this. It's a great opportunity because they get so frustrated with agents, and it's a way for you to show them what we do in our business and that it is a good business and that we can help them. And not everybody's the same because we provide different levels of service. Folks, if you want to know what to say, how to say things, how to do things, obviously you can definitely work with our team. We're always hiring. If you just don't need that, you're like, I just need accountability. I need somebody to mentor me up. My one-on-one coaching can help you that way. Reach out if you want any help with any of that. I'm here to help you. Best of luck. Looking forward to this year. Talk to you soon.